This video signifies the completion of course 3. And at the close, I have just completed the most terrifying car ride of my life. Matt wasn't driving crazy or anything like that. It was just, I had to drive home with this, praying that it would stay together and not fall apart. And oh my gosh, this cake was a nightmare. I love it. I'm absolutely thrilled with how it turned out. It's just, it had a lot of problems. These flowers were originally wrapped in a fondant wrap with a bow on it. They were too heavy for the cake to support, even with like 5 lollipop sticks jutting into the side of the penguin. So we had to tear off the wrap and cut the extra wires and everything like that. And his fin is now being held in place with a toothpick, and there's all kinds of ugliness underneath the flowers, but I'm glad that I actually got them on there. Actually, Heidi did that, so my thanks to her for that. In addition, dried flowers against wet fondant don't do very well. So now his name is Scarface. I hadn't come up with a name for him yet. Now his name is Scarface because of all of the rose petal action he's seen. All in all, I cannot, even despite the Scarface thing, I cannot stress how very, very pleased I am with the end result. I mean, there are a few niggles here and there, like I stretched the scarf a bit too far here and had to patch it up, and his butt is wrinkled. Not sure if you can see that, but I couldn't get the fondant to drape properly and it was misbehaving, but I am still so happy with this, and I just really had to take this video before it went and exploded on me, because I'm sure it's seconds away from doing that. But this is my final project cake. It is actually, I ordered the 3D egg pan in order to do this, but it didn't come in time, so I had to improvise, and I used 2 halves of the 3D ball pan with 2 6-inch layers in between, and those are stacked on a tier in the center, which also gave us some grief when we were trying to get the lollipop sticks in there because we kept hitting the tier board. So, I guess that's all I really have to say about that. Oh, funny thing, when we were actually trying to get the bouquet to stay upright, the flowers kept hitting his face until his beak fell off, and it was very sad, but it was kind of funny. I feel bad about that. Let's see. Details that I want to point out. Oh, something that I learned in the making of this cake is that these feety things that people used to wear like 100 years ago are called spats, and I had to actually post on Google or Yahoo Answers in order to find that out by posting a picture of Fred Astaire. Okay, little fondant feet with spats. I got his little scarf and the little ruffle border, which I'm kind of happy with. The poinsettia, his little boutonniere, is just barely hanging on there. You can see it wiggling, and I don't like that at all. This is probably all going to fall to pieces tomorrow morning, but again, it looks good now, so that's it.